Hi, I'm Mark Ween. Welcome to Guitar Quick Tips number 4, bending. Alright, when we bend a string, we're taking a note and then we're stretching the string so the pitch goes up to another note in the scale or chord or whatever it is that we're trying to play. So the first thing is we have to have some physical control over the motion. A couple things that will help with that: thumb over the top of the fretboard. If you have the thumb behind the fretboard like classical guitar, or in a way that's like good for, you know, hammer-ons and pull-offs or bar chords, it's real difficult to actually push because then you're stuck pushing with the fingers. If you've got your thumb over the top of the center of your hand, right, and then I'll have my hand, just like with the open chords, kind of touching here and then falling away. Then my forearm does all of the work and the hand's just kind of along for the ride. I can do really wide bends and not have to work too hard at it. If you're just relying on your fingertips to push, you're not going to have any control or force. It's going to be real difficult. I primarily bend with my ring finger, but I can bend with any finger, and it's something that you want to actually get used to doing too. The pinky is the one I use the least, and I can do it. I feel like I've got less power when I bend that way. I like using my ring finger for notes. Like if I'm playing a blues kind of thing, I'll use my ring finger, so I'll kind of come out of this one finger per fret. And I'll use the ring finger. And then whenever I'm playing the ring finger, my second finger generally tends to follow it along. It helps steady it. It gives me a little bit more control. If I bend with the second finger, my first finger will kind of be on the string behind it. It just gives me a lot more control and a lot more power than just having the finger by itself. It kind of stabilizes it a little bit more. If I'm doing the pinky, like all the fingers are on the string. I don't really like using the pinky that much, though. The first finger, you don't have that luxury. It just takes a lot more oomph. It's kind of a B.B. King. Yeah, and I can do it. But you know, once again, you got to use this back here to get the strength. Your finger by itself isn't going to control that. When you're bending a note, it should be going to a specific pitch. Most of the time, a lot of our bends, if we're playing rock or blues music, are whole step bends, which is the space from like an E to an F sharp in this case. So a good exercise: play the target note or the higher note, and then go back to where you're going to bend from, and then bend up to what your ear just heard. Train your ears, and just move up the fretboard, doing the same thing. You can do it with half steps, so you're going down just one fret. You can do it with any finger. Right, and just move your way. You know, try it on all strings. The string tension changes. It's hard to bend. Yeah, I'm not bending very into myself. Down there. Right. Then if you bend up here, a lot slinkier. You know, guys like Albert King, he played a lot differently, but he would play a lot of two-step bends. And it helps to actually have the strength of the forearm back there.